Yeah, tell Julio look up the stats. I got more touchdowns than Julio Jones had in the past 5 years, and I took a year off. So let's be real. When you talk to me, talk facts.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay on Real Sports Talk, and today I want to talk about Antonio Brown. Now, everybody know that Antonio Brown would be on IG all the time, and today he was on IG again on his live talking about Julio Jones. AB basically said he was the better receiver between the two and that he had more touchdowns than him in the last 5 years. And he basically said the stats prove it, and if you're going to come to him, you better come at him with the facts. So I decided to come with the facts because I believe Julio is the better wide receiver between the two. And in the last 5 years, just because Antonio has more touchdowns, that's not the whole story because of the fact that Julio actually has better stats. And I'm going to get into that right now. So, in 2015, Julio had 1,871 yards, 13.8 yards per catch, and 116 yards per game. While Mr. Big Chest, AB, only had 1,834, 13.5, and 114.6. Basically, Julio had a better year. You go to the next year, 2016. Julio had 1,409 yards, beating out Antonio's 1,284. He had 17.0 yards per catch, beating out Antonio's 12.1, and had 106 yards per game, beating out Antonio's 85. 15-yard difference, by the way. Just letting it be known. Now, the next year, 2017, AB did get him back a little bit in the stats. You know, AB had more yards, 1,533 to Julio's 1,444. He had less yards per catch because Julio had 16.4, AB had 15.2, but he did have more yards per game at 109.5 to Julio's 90.3. But immediately the next year after that, 2018, Julio had 1,677 yards, more yards than AB's 1,297, over a 400-yard difference. He had 14.8 yards per catch, beating out Antonio's 12.3. And he had 104.8 yards per game, beating out Antonio's 86. Almost a 20-yard difference. And everybody know what happens the next year. Antonio didn't really get to play, but Julio put up 1,394, 14.1 yards per catch, and 92 yards per game. I basically bring up these stats to say this. Antonio, what are you really talking about? Because here's the truth. Julio's better. He has better stats, he has better production, and he had less help. Julio didn't have Le'Veon Bell. Julio didn't have Ben Roethlisberger, Super Bowl MVP, future Hall of Famer. Julio didn't have, a Juju Smith-Schuster that 1 year. Now, it was 1 year to be fair to AB, but it's a fact. He never had a receiver that good. Mohamed Sanu was never that good, and that's just a fact. In them last 5 years. So let's be real. Who's really the better receiver? You say you wanted the facts. Well, here's a fact. Julio's bigger than him, stronger than him, and, in my opinion, a better route runner. And he's a better, he's a better guy when it comes to the 50-50 ball. He can make more contested catches than AB. He's a better route runner, and he's a more physical wide receiver. He's more productive, he's more reliable, and he causes less problems. On and off the field, he's the better wide receiver, and that's just the facts. So, if you want to go back, if you want to look at the film, you can. But the facts remain the same. Julio Jones is the better wide receiver between the two. And in my opinion, when you look at it, it's really not as close as you may think it is. That's all I wanted to say about it. Peace.